Leagues 5 Raging Echoes is only a few days away, and Jagex was kind enough to provide us with the easy and medium tasks for the Misthalin, Karamja, and global areas in advance, and I couldn't help but start theory crafting an optimal starting route as soon as I saw it. At the start of every league, Lumbridge is packed, and competition for resources is fierce. You need 60 tasks completed, assuming Jagex sticks to tradition, to unlock your first region and get away from the hustle and bustle. But what's the fastest way to do that without waiting in line for a go at the lesser demon in the wizard's tower? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have theory crafted an optimal route that avoids resource competition and that will get you those 60 tasks done in just 26 minutes. Feel free to follow along on day 1 of the Raging Echoes League if you want to be able to say that you're rank 1 in the newest league in your YouTube thumbnail. Our route of course starts in Lumbridge, where just for opening the leagues menu and completing the leagues tutorial, we will be getting 2 tasks completed already. Next, we're going to find the nearest man or woman and pickpocket them 29 times. Theoretically, at level 1 thieving, you will be stunned here 12 times for 5 seconds at a time, which means I have to add 1 minute to my time here. I am keeping track of that. Thieving this man or woman 29 times will get you up to level 10 thieving, 87 GP, and 5 tasks completed. Next, we'll talk to Hans and ask him our age. Oh my god, that is a long time. Next, we're going to do something nobody has ever done before, which will be to go upstairs to the bank using the northern staircase in the castle and grabbing 25 GP from the bank. And then, like a normal person, we're going to take the southern staircase down and talk to the cook to start cook's assistant. We're also going to go downstairs, make sure we have our combat options set to kick and kill a spider by kicking it. Then we're going to find a rat just outside and kill the rat as well. Those are 2 tasks. We're going to run north to the magic tutor, drop our air and my runes in order to be able to claim 30 free ones. We're also going to buy shears at the general store and then go to the sheep pen to shear 4 sheep and kill a ram. Then we're going to keep running north. We're going to milk a cow for a task. We're going to run to the nearby wheat field, have a cry, then shove our emotions deep down, pick some wheat, and go to the mill to mill it into flour for 2 tasks. We're then going to go to the chicken pen, kill a chicken with our fists by setting our options to punch and burying the bones. We're also going to grab a nearby egg and then go behind the house to pick an onion and eat it for 3 more tasks. We're going to then run north to the barbarian village and grab a bronze med helm at Pesca's helmet shop. We're going to go to the long hall and grab a beer and drink it. Finally, while we're here, we're going to find a way to safe spot a level 10 barbarian and defeat him with our wind strike for 2 more tasks. Heading east now, we're going to go to the fairy ring just outside the Grand Exchange, teleport to Zenaris, run to Kjeldar and get a Slayer task, buy an enchanted gem from her and check that task, and then run back to the fairy ring to go back to the GE for 3 tasks completed. We're going to go to Gertrude in Varrock, adopt a cat and give it a little pet. I didn't have a kitten here, so I had to get one from my bank. And we'll also find the stray dog nearby and pet him as well for 2 tasks. Next, go to the Varrock Southwest Mine and mine 5 tin ore for a task. Run even further south to the crossroads by Rat Burgess and defeat the goblin with the spear that's there for 2 tasks. And then run back to the Varrock Southeast Mine to mine 1 copper. Making our way west and making sure to not die to the Dark Wizards, we're gonna go and buy an iron dagger from the sword shop in Varrock. Find the tramp nearby and be mean to him by refusing to give him money for a task. And then defeating the mugger as well for a task. We're also gonna pretend like we already did this earlier by picking the cabbage behind this house here for an extra task. I guess I lost a few seconds here, but no big deal. Have Aubrey teleport us to the Rune Essence mine and mine exactly 1 Rune Essence for 2 tasks. Steal from the nearby tea stall, go to the hairdresser and get a haircut, but I like my hair long, so I'm going to leave it as is. Go to the church, head upstairs and give Elsie a cup of tea. She's going to tell us a story, and that's a task. And then we are going to use our home teleport to go back to Lumbridge. When in Lumbridge, we're going to activate our thick skin prayer to make sure we drain our one and only prayer point. We're going to talk to Bob and ask him for a quest, and then we're going to go to the church and pray to the altar to restore our prayer point. We're going to go to the graveyard and do 2 tasks, 1 to dance in there, and 1 to visit Death's Domain. We're going to run south and catch some shrimp. Now, if you catch 5 shrimp, you will have a 95% chance to complete the 2 tasks to cook and burn the shrimp. If you don't like those odds, make sure to catch a little more than that. We're going to kill a nearby frog in the swamp, and then go to the furnace and smelt a bronze bar. Now, in the league, there will be an obelisk here that you can use to teleport to Brimhaven. Of course, I'm in the main game right now, so I don't have access to that. And I'm going to teleport to the POH portal in Brimhaven, pretending like it's the same thing. We're going to pick a pineapple from the nearby pineapple plant, that's a tongue twister. Head north to the docks and trade a trader crew member for a banana and eat that banana, that's 2 tasks. run back to the obelisk that once again I promised you was going to be here to teleport back to Lumbridge. We're going to run back to the castle and talk to the cook to complete Cook's assistant. Go downstairs and grab a knife, and we're going to pretend like we did that earlier when we went down here to fight the spider. We're going to use the range and hopefully burn at least one and successfully cook at least one shrimp for 3 tasks. We're going to head upstairs and spin our 4 wool into 4 balls of wool. Run behind the castle and buy a rake from Faeth to rake the nearby tree patch. Mine is auto-weeded, so I can't show you this here, but trust me, there will be weeds. We're going to run west, and along the way we're going to cut 2 trees. We're going to burn one set and fletch the other into arrow shafts for 3 tasks. And finally, heading up on the final stretch, we're going to go to Draenor. We're going to go through the dialogue options to talk to Ned and make sure he makes us a rope from our 4 balls of wool. We're going to go to Aggie and insult her for some reason. And finally, we're going to go to Morgan's house and use our bronze med helm on the hat stand, which will fall to the floor. And then we're going to jump for joy because we just completed 60 tasks in 26 minutes. Here it took me just under 22 minutes, so I am adding 4 minutes to take into account 1 extra minute of thieving and a few extra minutes of combat because you will be lower level. Anyways, beyond this point, what you do is up to you. As for my plans, well, I think you'll be seeing a little more theory crafting and speed running from me during this league because I find this so much fun. I hope you have a wonderful time during Leagues 5. It is always such a fun time to be playing the game. Good luck, everyone!